Absolutely. And you know what I love about what you just said is, what I realized is, you always hear people say, I'm going to refer to how you say they're surrounded by these people.
Right.
You always hear, show me who your 5 closest friends are, and I can tell you who you are. Or show me the wealth of your 5 closest friends that you hang out with, and I'll tell you what your wealth is, right? There's so much accuracy to that. And one of the reasons why I truly believe, they always say the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, is because it's what they surround themselves with to what they realize is normal. So kids that grow up with wealthy parents, from the time they're young, it's normal to be wealthy. They don't know how to be poor.
Right.
They don't know how to be financially unsuccessful, because they're always constantly seeing their successful parents out there financially succeeding, and that becomes the absolute norm. That's just normal, right? And then you take the vice versa, where kids who have parents that are struggling financially, they grow up seeing that as their normal. Right. And so they don't know how to do the other thing. It's interesting. They don't know how to become wealthy. The wealthy don't know how to become poor, because their brain thinks what they know, which is what is normal. Right. Which is why it's so critical. Tony Robbins says this all the time. Gary Vaynerchuk says this all the time. I'm not saying drop your 5 closest friends. I'm saying go find 5 new close friends that are successful, or at least where you want to be.
Yeah, they are where you want to get to.
Right. And when you start hanging out with those people, the way they think will become the way you think as normal. And then you won't know how to think differently, because that's the normal way to think. That's why it's so critical when people say that. You hear people go, I'll never drop my 5 closest friends. Well, sure, you don't want to.
Right.
But they may be the reason that's holding you back.
They absolutely could be. And it is possible that you should drop those friends.
Right.
And that's a hard choice for people.
It's a very hard choice.
If you're around someone who's not truly motivated for you to be your best, it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
If you're, let's say you want to get healthy,
exactly,
and you want to lose weight, you want to eat better and exercise more, but all of your friends and the people you hang out with just want to go to McDonald's and Taco Bell all day long and never hit the gym, and they don't care about those things.
Right.
They're not going to help you get to your goal. They're going to persuade you to join them.
Exactly.
And they may even mock you.
Yeah.
Why are you going to the gym?
Right.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Why are you eating that healthy food?
Right.
This hamburger's so good.
Exactly. So, and it is. That hamburger is so good.
It is. And there's nothing wrong with eating at McDonald's or Taco Bell.
Sure.
But 3 meals a day, and your goal is to eat better, that's not how you're going to do it.
Exactly. I totally agree. And it can not only be friends, but sometimes it's family.
Family. And romantic partners.
Yes. I belong to a real estate mastermind, and one of the individuals in the mastermind has had quite a bit of real estate success. He's very financially comfortable now. And there's jealousy amongst his siblings because they haven't been able to duplicate the financial wealth that he's duplicating.
Right.
I'll tell you who he is later. You know who he is. I'm not going to announce him on the radio. And he was sharing how it's been tricky because family events where everyone's supposed to love each other on Thanksgiving, he's kind of getting the cold shoulder because he's now doing really well, and the other siblings aren't. And so it's the crab effect. They talk about, you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket, and the one that's almost at the top, there's a crab underneath it pulling it back down, right? And so the wrong 5 friends can bring you down versus lift you up.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about setting game plans, because if you don't have a roadmap of where you're going, it's very difficult to get where you want to go. So we're going to talk about that. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be right back. With smartphones and technology making life a little easier, the Snap Leash has also been designed to make life a little easier for you and your pup. Whether you're out on a stroll, in the park, or possibly a walk through the city, or maybe even a hike up in the mountains, the Snap Leash is the perfect leash for you. The Snap Leash can easily and conveniently convert into 7 types of leashes, making the Snap Leash the most convenient leash in the world. What other leash do you know that is 7 leashes in one? With the Snap Leash having appearances on the Today Show in New York City, TV 47 in Dallas, Texas, and ABC 4 on Midday, Utah, you are definitely going to want to take a peek at what the Snap Leash can do for you and your best friend. Make life a little easier for you and your pup, and visit www.snapleash.com today.